Well, Rhonda, I've been looking over this for the last several minutes before I turned the recording on. I can't find anything wrong. Now, of course, we'll look here at the overview. There is something wrong. I mean, it's very slight. This little line here, and also this here is, of course, an unwanted anomaly. I haven't found anything that's causing that yet. But I have noticed some things that are a little bit askew. I'm going to straighten those up and see if it makes any difference. Something you have to understand is that this is a mechanical device. A Home Designer Suite is a mechanical device. It's just a machine. And it responds to commands and nothing else. And when the commands are a little askewed, I mean, it's a complicated piece of software. And so a lot of times the remedy is just to try again and try again until you get the result. Like I say, I checked all the walls. The walls are right. I didn't look at the build drift dialog. I should look at that. Look at that. Okay. I set up the toolbars a little bit more like I like to use them. That's why I turned the grid off, and the toolbars look a little bit different. But this is the Home Designer Suite 2012. Let's go see the picture set to 6. Okay. I don't see any potential problems there. I'm not going to rebuild roofs right now. I did notice let me look at this in an overview. You have the porch set 12 inches above the floor. See it there? The bottom of the front door is here, and the floor of the porch is up here. And that by itself wouldn't cause the problem that you're getting. Let me see how you have this programmed. I don't know what that's. Any reason that's set to concrete? Well, no way you can answer me. I'm just curious. Let's see. Okay, you just have it set to concrete. That's fine. Okay. Only thing I recommend in terms of reality is there should be a beam going this way and this way to support the roof. And commonly a porch will be about 3 inches lower than the house floor, 0, and not set at 12. So I'm going to set that to -3 inches. And that should straighten up where you can actually open the door and not trip on the porch. Yeah, see that? So if there's a heavy rain, water's not going to run directly into the house, and it's flashing here and that sort of thing. A little bit better convention. There's probably a little bit too many posts. I'm going to open that up. And of course, again, that's your preference, but I don't think you need 4 posts. You need 2. So I'll go here to the railing tab and change this Newel spacing to just a large figure. Oh, okay, you must have put those posts there. That's odd. It's not responding to a change. Oh, let's see, Newel. Oh, there it is, balancer spacing. You don't have any Newel posts. Sorry about that. I'm going to put a large number in there and hit the tab key. Yeah, that ought to fix that. Oh, it didn't. Okay, there's something wrong with that wall. I'm going to get rid of it. And these walls here, I'm going to set them up and, oh, that's great. You can't shift select things in Suite. We'll make this not invisible. And we'll make it no rail. And let's see. Yeah, I want large pillars No, not that. Oh, to overhead beam, that's what I was looking for. There, like that. You can adjust the size of these again if you don't like what I've done. And I'm just going to, oh, you don't have that tool. I'm looking for tools I'm used to finding in Sheep Architect Premiere. I'm just going to take this wall that I've programmed and take it over here and put it on top of this one, so it should eradicate it. I'm going to copy it again. Just save a few clicks doing it this way. Okay, there we go. That's about where you had it, I think. I guess you had it at 6 feet. Okay. Still -3. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, don't need a post there. I'm going to double click on that, go to railing, and you notice the key understanding there is when it wouldn't respond to my commands, I just deleted it and redrew it. Who knows what's wrong with it, but I'm not a tech support person. I'm not a computer programmer, so the most straightforward thing is just skip it and draw it again. Okay, I want, yeah, the Newel spacing. We'll go to, doesn't matter, it's the large figure. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Now, I don't want these half posts. I didn't notice that. That's, again, over in the railing tab. No half post. Where's that command? I don't see it. Maybe that's why you had those invisible. In most of the programs, there's a checkbox for no half post, but I don't see it here in Suite. It doesn't seem to be there. Well, fiddlesticks. Okay, what I'm going to do then, as a workaround, is go over to the Materials tab, and for Newel, so I'm going to set that to under Miscellaneous Materials. Opening no. That'll get rid of that half post over there. Now, the post should show up from this wall here. Yeah, there it is. See if that helps. Okay, that's how you do it in Suite. You just make the thing basically invisible. Okay, now we straighten this up. The other thing I noticed, and especially because this extra roof plane is being generated over this open, stairwell area, I'm going to straighten it up, go down to the basement. I'm going to click on this landing and put it against the wall. Such things are attached to walls. Now, in order for these stairs to work, I have to realign the stairs with the landing. So I just hit my Control key and drag that over there until it's just so. And with stairs, you have to be very precise. If you're off a little bit, it snap back, then they won't work. They're very fidgety. Left click there. I left click on this upper button to finish up to make sure that they reconnect. That seems to get that done. Oh, I see. Your stairs are too wide. There needs to be a little space between. Well, I was using a Control key, but it's snapping back. I'm just going to drag it over there. And then drag this down a little bit. You just need a little separation here between the two stair runs. And then this landing needs to connect precisely with the stairs. Now that should work. properly. Okay, that's working properly. Okay, now the next thing is I would take use the wall tool, invisible wall, and draw around the stairs. It could be a solid wall, I suppose, but I just want to make that into a room, and hit the next button and get this and turn. We'll turn the. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to uncheck this and change that to stairwell. Just for appearances. Then we'll go over to the structure tab and take the ceiling and roof out, because we don't want a roof or ceiling over this area because there's stairs going through there. And up here, I'm going to make this railing just connect with the end of the stairs here. And this invisible railing you've got there, I'm going to pull it over and right next to the stairs and open it up, and we don't want it invisible, because then you could, I mean, I know this is a virtual model, but you know, you wouldn't want that invisible. You want some railing there. So we'll go over here to whoops. Where's the railing tab? Interior railing. Well, where's the railing? Oh, okay. Maybe that's, maybe you don't have fine control on that in Suite. I'm used to having more options there. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Well, I don't think you want a solid wall there. Let me see if I can get that. Oh, you can't do that in Suite. Okay. Hang on. That's what I was trying. I'm going to get rid of this wall and draw it with a railing wall. Maybe that's the problem. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I think those Newel Posts are a little bit fat, but I don't. That's kind of what I wanted to achieve, and I think that's what you would want to achieve. Okay. Now I don't know if that's going to affect the roof or not, but it might. And this stuff here. Now obviously this roof here isn't centered on the door. Now you can center the door on the porch, but this ridge here should match this ridge here, ideally. Now, if this door is exactly where you, well, I'm not going to worry about the door. I'm going to take this wall. Oh, wait a minute. In Suite, I mean, okay. I didn't know I could shift select those. I'm going to use the centering tool. Click on that, and then click on the roof here. Now that'll come out symmetrically next time I rebuild roofs. Now that I couldn't find anything else askew, and of course that's just my opinion on what's askew. You're certainly free to disagree. Now let's rebuild roofs. It's going to turn on, in case things go south, I'm going to just leave auto rebuild on. Huh, it put a hip roof over the porch, and it put that stupid thing there. But okay. I think it's an overall improvement. Okay, whoops. Big hole in the roof. Now what's causing that? Oh, blast. Look at those Newel Posts are all kind of semi-invisible. Well, poop, that didn't work. I thought it would pick up from these here. Let's see what the Newels. Yeah, I don't understand why that's not working. Yeah. Well, fiddle faddle. Let's go over here and undo that. See what it was that. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's see, maybe I can just do it with this eyedropper thing. I think it's this, no, there's nothing nearby with the same. I'll use a material painter. I think it's wood hickory or something like that. Yeah, I think that's what's usual for Newel Posts and stuff. Well, that's kind of annoying. I thought that these two walls would be invisible, but this wall would have posts. But anyway, and see, where's it? There it is. No, that's not it. See, this way it gives a beam under here, which you kind of need. Of course, these half posts are kind of annoying. Now, this roof here, okay, obviously, when I redrew this wall, it lost the roof command. That's what happened. We'll take that and put in the full gable back in and see what it does. And it went to the full gable. Okay. Oh, and it rebuilt that. Now, I wonder why. See, now it's chipped that out. I got it in pretty good shape except for that crap. That's unwanted. Otherwise, I think I kind of got to have it straightened up. In terms of this gap under the under here, let me fix this. Of course, you had it fixed, but I've redrawn these walls. The exterior surface, set that to concrete. Masonry, I think it is. Yep. Concrete. Blows. Walls. There. Okay, that should fix that. Now, oh, look there, there's a little tiny hip roof there. I didn't even see it in the overview. Well, I don't see it in the camera view. Okay, I was mistaken. There's a little gap here because of this wall on the first floor is not as thick as the concrete walls down here, and that's normal. Out in the field, they would fur the wall out, or probably just fur the wall out, make the wall thicker up here to compensate. So that's not a big deal. Well, what is going on? Why is that doing that? Tell you what, we'll go over here to go over here to edit, delete objects. Oh, I see. There it is, roof. Delete all the roofs and build them again. That's doing the same thing. I know you've seen this. I'm seeing it. Oh, look there. Yeah, that's what we're seeing in camera view. It's not overhanging enough. Well, that is weird. Let me take another look at this wall here. No, there's nothing there. Let me go to the build roof tile. I can take a look at it. Overhang 18. It's not doing it there for some reason. Okay, let me turn on the reference display. we'll check that. I think that's tools, reference display. No, it looks like those walls line up floor to floor. Oh, one thing I noticed here in the basement, I just remembered it. You've got the ceiling set to 107 and 3/8, and basically that's 9 feet. But the variation you get here is how thick the ceiling covering is, which you've got to set to 0, which doesn't make any sense. We'll set it to 5/8. That's why you didn't have any ceiling, because this was set to 0. And you can see the floor finish is set to 0, so you can put all the floor finishes on there you like, but you're not going to be able to see them because they're set to 0. Let's go over here to materials and set the ceiling covering. Bone, it should be set to, I guess you can color it whatever you want, but I'm going to set it to drywall. What is that? Forgotten where drywall is. Wallboard. That's probably it. Yeah. But also over here on Edit Default Settings Floor, because that's a goofy material to be set for ceiling covering. You wouldn't have wood. I suppose you could, but I commonly wouldn't do that. We'll just set it to drywall. Floor covering, concrete's okay. I'd probably pick something else, but that's a personal preference. But what I was thinking, what I noticed earlier in my check over before I started the video was that you've got the finished ceiling set to 33.5 inches. And of course, if this default is set in argument with these defaults that you've been applying through room dialog boxes, well, this one wins because floor defaults is the senior setting. So let's just set that to 108. And if you've been having any problems with this, this is why. You have to always make sure that your default settings fit how you're actually intending to build and design the structure. Okay, I don't see any other problems there. But I should have fixed that earlier, and I just forgot about it. Okay, I'm going to turn the reference display off. And you can see I've got a camera open here. Now I'm going to rebuild roofs again. We still got that little anomaly there, and no overhang here. I'm sorry. I got a little problem here. You can't fix this, or this siding missing, or the odd overhang in suite. What I was going to show you on the porch, just open the dialog box and go to floor structure. 5. No, that's ceiling structure. Floor finish. Oh, okay, you can't fix that. You can't fix that in suite either. Okay, never mind. And I would just go down to the basement and turn on the reference display, and just going to break this foundation wall here. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting to be able to do something that you can't do in suite. Never mind. I'll go here to the wall tool and select where's foundation walls. Where's the foundation wall tool? I guess you can't do that in suite. Well, fiddly-dee. How are you going to draw a foundation wall without a foundation tool? Okay. Maybe I can do it this way. Let's draw, we'll draw one wall there. Oops, I made a little, get rid of that. See if I can change it here. Here we go. Now I'm going to copy that over here and another copy. We'll rotate this one. Get it over there close. And with it close like that, then I should get this command here, align with the wall above. We'll click that and check these other walls. There it is. I'm right-clicking in this case. All right. This is how you get your foundation underneath the porch. This is a way to do it. It seems pretty straightforward to me. Okay, we'll check that camera. See if that doesn't look a little better. Yeah. Of course, if you don't like this little, I use the auto align tool, and obviously it's not aligning them, so you'd have to manually just drag those into place with the reference display, but I'm not going to spend any more time on that. What I thought I would do, let's see, this is 2012, what is that? See, X6 is 2015, X5 is 2014, X4, I guess I can open this in X4. I'll fix those things and then send it back to you. You can't fix it in Suite. I'm sorry. You can probably do it in Pro. I'll tell you what, no, if I open it in Pro, you won't be able to open it back. I'm going to open Chief Premier X4. Of course, I'm not suggesting that you spend $2,600 and buy Chief Architect Premier, but you can't buy X4 anymore. It's no longer on sale. You can only buy the latest version. I'm going to go to Open Plan, and to where I've got your file stored. I'm going to fix it and send it back to you, because it's easy for me to do in Premiere. I've got it over here in Suite 2012. There you are. And just to be safe, I'm going to save this as, we'll call this Ranch X4. So if I save it in X4 and then you couldn't open it again, well, that would be a drag. So I made a copy of this in case I'm wrong. Now in Premiere, I can just manually fix the roofs, which I'll quickly show you that. Rotate around here. Let's delete that little piece of roof. I guess the other little sliver I better get in plan view. There's a little sliver there. Yeah, right there. I'm going to delete that and just straighten this out. I see there's a little triangle. I couldn't even see it in Suite. Just left clicking and dragging. No, don't worry about this. You can't do it in Suite or home or architectural or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You'd only do this sort of thing in Home Designer Pro or Chief Premier. Get rid of those breaks. Get rid of that. Then we want to straighten out the other side with its overhang. It's quite easy to do in Premiere, but you pay a couple of $1,000 more for it. I think that's it. And don't rebuild roofs again in Suite, okay? because there's no way to fix it again like I just did in Premiere. So if this pleases you, then just drive on with it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to save that and send it to you, and that's it. You could send your plan to tech support, and maybe they could figure out why it wasn't working. But I'm not a tech support person per se, and I'm not a software engineer or architect, so this is the best I can do for you. And happy to do it. I enjoy doing this sort of thing. So you guys out there, normally I like to get paid. It's kind of an advertisement for my paying business, but I do a lot of these free as advertisement, and just because it's helpful to others. Okay, well, thank you for your kind attention, and I hope this has helped you.